Hello everybody. I'll be teaching guys how to spike. Now, two things. I'll first go inside matches. I'll teach you guys. First, I will teach you guys how to spike through normal practice. And also, I'll teach you guys how to spike in, other things, in actual games. First, as a spiker, you have to understand on how to actually play spiker first. You have to actually, have a spiker style. I recommend using Kazana, TSA, or Sonu. Kazana being probably the hardest one to learn. Now, first, you have to do something called learning how to tilt with Sonu. With Sonu, you have to actually use your tilt button a lot to instead, for example, like right here, if this is a normal character, and I went for this type of shot right here, that would have not went in, because I couldn't tilt that way. And if it did, it would have went completely the other way. The main thing you have to also realize with Sonu is that he requires a lot of different type of skills. And he is mainly a very cut shot type spiker. He has crazy cross shots for like from here. You can just make crazy cut and crosses. You can even make a crazy cross from right here. Again, his crosses and cuts are just really insane to the point where it's like you really can't do anything about it. Like he could hit a cut shot from right there, you know what I mean? Not cut shots, but cross shots. And if he wants, you could just back tilt right there. There's so many different cool things you could do with Sonu, which makes him such a deadly character if you're at the antenna. And if you just need to, you can just do fucking straights. If you need to, you can just do straights and stuff, because your freaking cross shots are just insane. In order to hit it to actually like back row, you need a very, very high set. So in order to hit, for example, like if I weren't to tilt right here, and I were to just hit this from like right here, that would go from right there, right? But if the ball's like over my actual head by a bunch, then I could do back row from like kind of like how right there. Well, that wasn't that good, but from like right here, this is back row practically. Just gotta spike that even earlier, but yeah. If you're able to spike it when it's super duper above your head, you'll be able to hit the back row. And if you're actually good, you can do crazy stuff like this. You could just boom, yeah. But again, you want the ball to be towards back row. Alright, let's talk about actually spiking. First, you're gonna need somebody to receive for you. Boom. Then turn on shift lock, then spike. Again, you need like also if you're the setter, you're supposed to let them set. But if it's like a normal game, you should just be spiking like that. You should be always pre-aiming to a better place. So let's say if I'm gonna glide somewhere, right? So I'm gonna like, I don't know, do like a high glide over here or something. I won't do this because that's really obvious. Instead, I'll just do, well, not that, but turn off your shift lock. It's kind of hard to do if I'm bumping the ball myself, but like, turn off your shift lock, spike. Okay, yes, yeah. It's hard to do if you're bumping the ball for yourself, but you guys know what I mean. So like that, where I basically use my shift lock kind of as a you can't really see me. Now, good weapons are redirection jump. You can do this. You can hit crazy redirection jump cuts. Like if I were to be aiming over there and I actually had the chance to. Well, that was buns. But yeah. As long as you're able to pretty much master this, you'll be a crazy spiker. So I do recommend, if you are playing Sonu and stuff, like to actually lock in. I mean, not to lock in, but like to actually get a much more like better understanding of his tilts. Because like right here, I could just boom. See, like for any character, that's pretty easy, but you need higher sets. Now I'll show you guys inside the game. I'll get my friend in a little bit. So just give me a few, and then boom.